Episode 6, Singer 2024. Jay has already made fun of my wardrobe, and we are ready to begin.
Dr. Rozette.
There we go. Oh, we're starting with
Na-ying.
Na-ying. Am I saying this right? Na-ying.
Na-ying, yes.
It's not Na-yin, it's Na-ying. G at the end?
Yep, G at the end.
Na-ying.
Yeah.
God, these stages are gorgeous. Everybody has a... What is that brand?
What?
What's the red brand of keyboard that all pros have?
Nord stage?
Nord.
Nord.
They all have Nords. And I sometimes I go to buy them, and to be honest, they're expensive.
Yes, Nord
But
stage.
also they just...
It's the same price as this one.
They just don't look fun, though. They just don't look fun to me. I always buy ones that look fun. And then I get pissed when they don't sound great because I bought them because of the look. Anyway.
Okay.
Do we know this song? Do you?
Not so far. Yes, I do. I actually do.
Can we turn it up just a titch?
Sure.
时光飞逝如电，看不清的岁月，抹不去的从前，就像一阵风，吹落恩恩和远远。也许你和我
That's beautiful.
没有谁对谁错。
You know what I've never noticed before today with her? Is her vibrato is very thin and not super duper consistent. Or is it just this song?
I don't know.
Okay,
What
interesting.
do you mean by not consistent?
I don't know. Like, it's not, like, it's definitely not, like, big and wavy or anything. It's very subtle, and I don't, yeah, just hold on.
忘不了你的泪，忘不了你的好，忘不了醉人的缠绵，也忘不了你的誓言。
Like, she doesn't use a lot of vibrato.
何不让这场梦没有醒来的时候，只有你和我。
This reminds me of is it an Elton John song? What?
Which song?
I can't think of it, but I think it's Elton John. Nobody?
No.
Crickets in here.
直到永远。
What's that song? And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Bring me down. Are you serious?
I've heard of what you're singing. Yes, I have. I just can't put my finger on it.
That's wild. I'm embarrassed. If anybody from the West sees me not knowing the title to this song, it's like a massively famous song, and you guys are just making me look
Rocket
at-
Man.
Yes.
Oh, Rocket Man.
I think Rocket Man does that like register change maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the title.
Whatever.
Of the movie.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
But it's nice to hear her do that. We don't hear her do a lot of reg
I
changes.
agree with you. I agree with
It's
you.
fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
fresh, yes.
I always like how she moves physically. I find her very beautiful. I do. Watch her hands.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah, it's very graceful. Yeah. Elegant.
Elegant.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
时光飞逝如电，
Like, I always feel like my fingers are sausages. She just manages to be like, it's all just like lovely and delicate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay's like,
Why
oh,
sausages?
Because my fingers are short.
Huh?
They're short and stubby. Put your hand here.
Really?
You could have long sausages.
Yeah, look at,
Really?
literally. Like, that's a nice hand. I want this hand.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Probably your hand would have been a better example.
就像一阵风，吹落。
I dream of the day of having 86 backup singers like these shows provide. So here's the thing. She's a very, we've said it every time, her tone is really unique and nice. The thing with her is I can enjoy a piece and then I do get a little, the lines are very long. Nothing really happens. Now that might be the songs that she chooses.
It is.
But I think that part of it is my like Western influence of what holds my interest. But what do you guys think? Do you find those lines get a little boring and long?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, taste-wise, but I mean, she is a mature artist. She knows what she's capable
Yes.
of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes. But I can't help my curiosity of wanting to hear her do something. I'm not saying she should do it like Faouzia, but I know that she's capable of being busier. I just know that it's not in her typical vocabulary, but I'm assuming she can. I'm just trying to really understand her. That's beautiful. You don't like it?
I like it.
I like it. Oh, I want her shoes. Have a little moment. It's live. It's live. Do you think Chinese people have less of a requirement or appetite for riffs and runs?
No, because the original is busier than this.
Okay. I would like to hear her do something juicy. Like, it would be cool to hear her do it. Her tone is so piercing and beautiful. It would be cool. I mean, it's not like she does none. She does do it.
Not really. All her song
A
choices
little
were
bit.
saved.
She did it a few times in there.
Anyway.
Same thing.
Every
I have
episode,
to change. I have the same
saved
challenge
choice.
for her.
Always.
There you go.
She did a little.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys are right. I think it's not her thing.
It's not her thing.
It's not her
Yeah,
thing.
it's not. Like, she started.
I'm guilty of just trying to figure out how to relate to her.
Yeah.
That I'm guilty.
Yeah.
And us too.
I'm guilty. I just want to be drawn in by something other than her tone, but that's me.
Yeah, it's ironic because sometimes when you see other artists step out of their comfort zone, and you're like, oh, this
I
is
know.
wrong.
I know. I'm guilty. Beautiful. You don't like it. You're liar. You don't like it.
I liked it the first time she did it. This is different though. She treated this differently than when she did it the first time.
It's more hooty. This one is more hooty.
Exactly. That was like more.
It's because she's at the end of the song. She's building. It's pitch perfect though. The first time I ever heard her, I was touched by her tone.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
way back. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. She looks nice.
She seems like she'd be a lovely woman.
Like a kind motherly figure.
Who do we have? I feel as though Chinese people relate to this because they like that operatic thing. Or am I generalizing too much?
Yes, I think more Chinese people can appreciate this kind of skill.
When we look at artists like, I don't know, how do you say, he always says Vitas. Vitas. How do you say it? Vitas?
Sure.
Yeah, Vitas. Why?
Because you always say Vitas.
What about Vitas?
I don't know Vitas, if it's supposed to be Vitas.
What
or
about
Vitas.
Vitas?
Anyway, I just feel like there is more of an appetite for that in China than there is here. And I'm not saying nobody likes him here. There are. I'm sure he has a great fan base.
Yeah.
But in general, in pop culture, like the trendy pop culture stuff, 16-year-olds would be like, what is this?
Here's the thing. Sometimes when I see Chinese singers try to belt a high note with lots of energy, people will be like, that's yelling. That's not singing.
Really?
Yeah, there are people who still think that
Maybe
way.
they're not belting well.
No.
Not that. They just don't like the sound of...
So that's what I was saying.
Interesting.
So I was just saying, I almost don't want to say this on camera, but sometimes if I go, I never...
People perceive operatic stylizations as techniques more.
Okay, you guys, I put out a piece of content like 2 years ago. I put out a short video that said this.
Traditional.
If you want to learn to sing pop music, go to a pop coach and study pop music. Don't take classical lessons. And the comment section of this video blew up. And people were like, no, classical music is the foundation of all singing and it's the correct technique and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I
think
completely disagree. That is to me, and this is what I said in the video, that if you want to learn pop music and you take classical lessons, that's the equivalent of wanting to learn saxophone and taking flute lessons and expecting to learn saxophone in the end. They are two different art forms.
Yeah.
Neither is better nor worse, but neither is really a foundation for the other. As a matter of fact, if you study pop music, I took, I don't know, a year of weekly classical lessons when I was 14. And all that coach, and that's my musical training. I eventually had to quit because I would go in and be like, when you walk by every night talking sweet. And she'd be like, don't do that. We're doing this. She wanted me to go to Juilliard. But my sensibilities, which were pop music, she'd be like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't belt, don't. And the same is true. When classical singers go to sing pop music and come to someone like me, I'm like, they'll be like, there's a fire starting in my heart. And I'm like, don't do that. So all I'm saying is, they're two different things.
Yeah.
And also, there is more of an appetite from what I can see. There is more of an appetite for the classical style in China.
That's
Wow.
So that's from what I see.
Yep. And Faouzia understands that.
Yeah, she does get that. Why do I know this?
JT!
What?
Cry Me a River.
Yeah!
Oh, get out of here.
I remember this.
You turn it up a
My
tad.
sun, you were my earth.
Oh, this song.
Dang.
You didn't know the ways I loved you.
Oh, I like that.
No,
Damn.
so you took a chance, made other plans. But I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down. No, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. Now this is the chance for you and me, but they'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? Now you tell me you need me when you call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse. You must have me confused with some other guy. The bridges were burned, and now it's your turn to cry. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Come on. Cry me a river. that they say that some things are better left unsaid. But it wasn't like you only talked to him and you know it. All of these things people told me, keep messing with my head. You should have picked honesty, then you may not have blown it. No, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from him. Now this is the chance for you and me, but there'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Tell me you love me. Why?
I love it.
You don't?
This song woke me up.
What?
It just woke me up.
Did you leave me all alone? Tell me you need me when you call me on the phone. But I refuse. You sent me confused with some other guy. Oh, your bridges are burned, and now it's your turn to cry. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me a river.
Oh, she's smart. She's gonna play a violin.
Oh my gosh.
Now that's a flex.
That is.
I love it.
But it's not really.
I love it. This is so cool.
Okay. I love.
It's awesome.
Have to say what you did, I already know. Now there's just no chance for you and me, there'll never be. Don't it make you sad about it? Don't it make you sad about it? Come on! Don't it make you...
Oh, I love this shit.
She knows how to play the game.
She
Yes.
knows. She understands the audience.
Yes. Yeah, between the violin and the opera, I think she's really smart. Really, really smart.
It's so great. I love this. I love this. So interesting though. She didn't change the lyrics. She's still talking about.
She didn't?
She didn't. It's not like in a girl's perspective.
She just kept it?
It's still a song about dissing Britney.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Yeah.
I don't think I cared about pop culture enough when we were younger.
JT did the song to diss Britney.
He had a female that
looked like
just
Britney. Yeah.
in his video.
Oh, and they had just broken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big thing. I think.
Yeah.
I was learning Little Mermaid at the time.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
What? Who is it?
You may also have heard this before. This song.
Who is it? Is this the new girl?
I think it's
Rachel?
Challenger.
Oh yeah, Laurie Shang.
Oh.
要穿过一身炽热的梦，
Super thick vibrato.
有多少不得已，来不及，还流浪在梦里，才可明白为何而来。
We still haven't aired my initial reaction to her, have we?
We have. Dog Days
Dog
are
Days?
over. Yeah.
But then nothing past that.
Yeah, nothing yet, I think.
Okay.
Well, the sister show is coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
要放开过放的手，要千山万水懂得泪流，要风起，要别离，要万里，要归期，不由你，才可明白为何回头。谁在唤我，唤我的名字，我的远走，我没说的爱与迁就，请让风声带我回家，让它告诉我，抉择多难都已做过，不问的是会对错，让月光带我回家，让来路带我回家，对途中别睡，要走向篝火，满身风沙的人啊，把心啊都烧了，爱继续空着两手，别退，要走向脆弱，听见哭声的人啊，门背后是谁的拥抱着你的梦。
Is this a classical song?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Every song coming from her sounds like that. But operatic. The vibrato, that's the biggest thing.
离开的会重逢，谁在唤我，唤我的名字，我的远走，我没说的爱与迁就，一声声带我回家，记得告诉我，该我付。
Does anybody want to say anything?
I know you find it distracting.
I want to hear what you have to say.
It's the vibrato. It just keeps on going and going and going. On every little part.
的月都已覆过，不问的是会对错，让月光带我回家，牵着我的手，让来路带我回来吧，归途上。 一声声带我回家，记得告诉我，该我付的愿都已付过，不问的是会对错，让月光带我回家，牵着我的手，让来路带我回来。
This round, she's challenging Faouzia.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, in classical music, you are meant to put vibrato as frequently almost as humanly possible. And the vibrato that is most acceptable is quite deep and quite obvious. And that is a quality that is enjoyed and praised within classical music.
来吧，回来吧，听见了吗？
And I think that she has a lovely voice and lovely tone. Personally, as I've said before, I'm not a fan of what I call popra, which is when there are classical stylings brought into something that is more of a pop song or a rock song. That's my personal taste. I think she is a fine vocalist.
Yeah. I mean, Zhou Shen also has like deep roots in classical vocal, but he doesn't do on every song, like only sections even.
And even Ghost, right?
Even Ghost, yeah, they all have classical background.
The thing for me is that I think that whatever you're singing, for me, and this is my personal take, this isn't the rules of life, but for me, I like to hear singers do their interpretation of a genre really sincerely. So if a singer is singing pop, even if they're an opera singer, I think that I like to hear them try and take on what they're doing. Yeah. And same thing, if a pop singer does go to sing classical music, the classical industry kind of craps on them for not having the proper skill and the proper vibrato and stuff. So it's nothing personal to her or to anybody who loves her. That's just my personal preference.
I understand. Yeah.
都像篝火，别睡着了。这不是尽头。
Yeah, like, again, did you guys like it?
I like her tone. I think she's very skilled.
Yeah,
but,
she was very skilled and quite accurate.
She's skilled in her field.
Yeah. But is she a pop singer?
Yes, she's considered as a pop singer.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, I obviously don't know this song, but thinking back to it, it feels like this in my memory. Na 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 na.
You'd be surprised when I show your clips.
Deeper.
When I show your clips doing this kind of thing, I think more people actually appreciate it. It's so interesting. But when you like do some kind of belting and yelling, and people are like, I don't like her sharp tone. Sounds like an old grandma yelling. They'd be like, maybe she's straining a little.
Me?
You're straining a little?
Some people comment like that. But I mean, people don't understand the exact terms, so they're just using whatever.
Yeah, and on top of that, if you prefer this kind of singing, you would not like me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't, right?
Yes.
If your preference is for things to be thinner and floatier with the deep, deep vibrato, I am the foil of that. Yeah. I am the antithesis of that.
Yeah.
So that's totally fair, and that's totally fair. That's how art works.
But I do understand. I think there is a misunderstanding commonly that exists among Chinese audience is they call something 大白嗓. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
They criticize people who sing like they speak.
Oh, that's the complete opposite.
But that is the opposite in
gosh.
our pop philosophy because we find it more natural to sing like how we talk.
Yeah.
But that's why they like that affect. Like a lot of people, they actually appreciate that kind of affect. They consider that as a skillful singing.
They wouldn't be wrong.
I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying there's only a very small portion of people.
You wouldn't be wrong that there's technique involved in what we just saw. There's tons of technique involved. I think this is one of those things where there really is a bit of a cultural...
Because she's been around for a long time now, so people who are used to her singing like that, they're not surprised. They have...
Yeah, I mean, I'm no longer surprised either. I've seen her enough now. The first, I think I just want to say, the first time I ever saw her, I really, really, really liked her. I really liked her, if I recall, right? It was Dog Days Are Over.
Yeah. And that one also had the big vibrato. She had it in there still.
She did, but there was more speech level, right? The whole thing, it had vibes of Florence and the Machine, right? Which is an artist I know.
Right.
Okay.
And it sounded more talky, and it sounded like I thought... I didn't have an overall look at her artistry or body of work. And I know that as soon as we went to the next, because I was like, show me more.
Yeah.
Show me more. And as soon as we went on, I was like, oh.
Okay, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Okay, that's
She did well. She did a fine performance.
Oh, yes.
Her pitch was very accurate. Yeah. She was very emotive and evocative. I thought she was beautiful. Yeah. It's just not my taste. Strongly, actually. Like, for whatever reason, it's something that I really... But there's nothing about her personally It's just that particular style. So please understand that. I think she did a great performance. And this isn't me being, not willing to say my opinion and trying to cover it up. I'm being very, very honest. I think she did a very good performance. I do.
Yeah.
落甲和上面挨对挨，归云考海潮花盛开。
What does it say?
谁把月亮挂
I
天
need
上？
I need words.
Okay, you know what? Someone was
Subtitle.
explaining this to me this past week. With Chinese, you often in song especially, you do need to see it.
We do.
You can't just sort of listen and know. It's hard.
Very hard.
So harder than in English.
Because there are tones. You have to guess which word exactly it is.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never considered that.
Silence.
Oh, okay.
silence.
So I'm going to try and approach this with a fresh brain.
和生命爱对爱，为营造海角花
Be travel singing.
谁把月亮
Yep.
挂天上，找个想说的话流成海。
I'm going to guess that he's going to sing really, really high in this song.
Probably.
That's usually what happens when we start really in the bottom of
Yeah.
our range.
Leaving room.
Oh,
流
do
成
you know who is no longer on the show from last week, or is everybody still here?
Let me look it up. I don't know. I forgot.
越过绵绵的高山，越过无尽的沧海。如果期待依然在，总是春暖到花开，请你轻轻留。
Mongolian band is
No, I was just going to say, I hope it's not them.
Yeah, they're
Boo! They always are such a fun breakup. And
Yeah.
下来，让梦远走着尘埃，像飘在书香之外，走向美丽的天籁。雾梦下连着山外山，月光洒下了香水潭。有没有人能告诉我，苍天对你在呼唤？一座山翻过一条河。
what phone is that?
That's the phone I'm getting.
天下万水永不寂寞，你来过，年华被传说，怀里杜鹃不掉落，掉落。怀念总在心头绕，我们记忆的频调。不等三更过天晓白，舍让妇人感月流来。他把日光划。
This is really not doing anything for me.
You probably can't even remember a single line, eh? Melody-wise.
Tung, 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 tung. Is that right? I don't know. I don't know.
心上照得漆黑的夜，亮堂堂，亮堂堂。绵绵的高山，我
But I really do think one of our biggest topics over the past few weeks have been song choice, and people might be getting tired of hearing about it, but that's really all shit comes down to is song choice, right? Do you like the song? Do you know the song? Do you relate to the song? Is the song fancy? Does the song show off this? Like, song choice is so, like, what if he came out and did Cry Me a River, that we all know that song? Would we all be like, oh, actually, he's awesome? Maybe we would relate more to him.
I don't know. I don't know this song. Do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
的沧海，如果期待依然在。
Like, I mean, he's done more singing than this in other weeks. This is a little bit more rapidy,
Yeah,
talkity, which we know why, right? Everybody's trying to switch it up at this point. Everybody's trying to show off their other stuff, play their violin, do their, pull out their tricks at this point, show the other side.
静静留下来，卷在这尘埃，以书生之尾走向美丽的天籁。越过绵绵的高山，越过了无尽的沧海。如果期待依然在，同时到春暖花又开，请你轻轻
Has
留
he
下
rapped before? Yeah, he has. He's rapped before.
A bit, maybe.
来，让梦卷走这尘埃，想开书生之尾走向美丽的天籁。越过绵绵 上的高山，越过无尽的沧海。如果期待依然在，总是春暖到花开，请你轻轻留下来，让梦人隔着尘埃，像飘在书香之外，走向美丽的天籁。乌龙山连着山外山，月光洒下了香水滩。有没有人能告诉我，苍天对你在呼唤？一座山翻过一条河，千山万水永不寂寞。你来过，年华被传说，百里杜鹃不掉落，掉落。亮堂堂，亮堂堂。乌龙山连着山外山，月光洒下了香水滩。有没有人能告诉我，苍天对你在呼唤？
Maybe are the lyrics very special?
I have no idea. It's a boring song for me.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can't remember. Even I can't remember.
But I don't really know.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah,
dun.
It's just like dun dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
我山翻过一条河，千山万水永不寂寞。你来过，年华被传说，百里杜鹃不掉落。
But that's the interesting thing about this show is that some people will prefer him to Faouzia, right? Some people will.
Really?
I believe so. I believe that's how art works.
Oh, I don't know.
掉落。掉落。
Good note.
Okay.
Yellow.
Hello.
Okay. What do we think he's gonna perform? You think he's gonna go jazz, like influenced, slow song? What do you think he's gonna do?
I think there's always a thread of jazz.
It's been a while since he sat down and properly sang a song quietly. So
I would like
good
that.
for that. Yeah.
I would like that.
Okay.
No. Fat chance.
Okay.
No.
Sounds more rock.
哦，你的甜蜜打动了我的心。
Okay, okay.
虽然人家说甜蜜甜蜜只是肤浅的东西。
Okay. All right. Oh.
哦，你的眼
What? You don't like that?
We know the original one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because this is a big change.
Okay, okay. What is the original?
It's a female song. Like a really sweet.
None of us like change.
It's like a
let's be
sweet
honest.
little love song.
Okay.
许下说的星星。
Ooh, I like shoo sha shoo sha sha. I like all those SHs.
Okay.
I like when writers do that.
Okay.
是那么样的傻你吸我所有的注意。
It's not doing it for us.
It's not doing it for me either.
不管是内在没可靠，外在没重要，我已经不想去思考，全部都忘掉。你对我实在太糟糕，我对你却太好，如今我只能自己后悔，只能自己苦恼。哦，你的甜蜜
I like that melody.
伤了我的心。
This is more like the original.
到现在你说对不起，对不
I
起
still like
，sorry， 对不
I
起。
still like his voice a lot, and in this song and in general, but especially this performance today, we hear a lot of his mouth. And if you watch the show, you know I really like when you can hear a singer's mouth when they're really vulnerable that way,
Yeah.
and they're not really careful in singing. It's just really like human sounding.
Bring anything。到现在你说 sorry sorry， 已经没有任何意义。
Interesting vowel. It's like sorry. Canadians get made fun of for saying sorry.
Yeah.
That's how Americans think we say it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. And Americans are like, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. But they're like, sorry, sorry.
Doesn't mean anything. Only to tell me 打动了我的心。虽然人家说甜蜜甜蜜只是肤浅的。
Don't you think he'd be the class clown? Like every time I see him, I take myself back to high school and I'm like, oh man, I know this guy's like passing notes and standing on desks when the teacher isn't looking. And like flinging erasers at people.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Are his pants open in the thigh?
Looks like it.
I love him. I just love him.
哦，你的眼睛是闪烁的星星，是那么样的傻女傻女，吸引我所有的注意。
Is that his wife?
I don't know.
The
I
same
think that was
thing.
his wife.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
不管是内在每个考，外在没重要，我已经不想去思考，全部都忘掉。你对我实在太糟糕，我对你却太好。如今我只能自己后悔，只能自己苦恼。
So this poses something interesting. When we think about the last performance from Silence,
Yeah.
we've all found it a little slow, maybe.
Okay.
Boring, maybe.
Yeah.
And then this one, we all are kind of like, we're not really feeling it for whatever reason, right? You guys know the song and the interpretation you're not maybe loving. For me, it's like, it's okay. But I don't even have to poll you guys. And I know that you would choose this over Silence in a heartbeat.
Yes, there's more stuff.
Because this is
What's
interesting.
happening?
Yeah.
This
What's
is
happening?
interesting. And that's what is missing for me in the performances that I kind of feel are slow, is I miss, like, whether I love this song or want to hear this song on repeat, this man is interesting.
Yeah.
I cannot like this and still be like, this was fun. Whatever it is, he's going to perform for you. He's going to try and win everybody over with all of his shit. That's the difference between these two. And I'm not liking any one of them particularly, but I'm here for this.
Yeah.
你的甜蜜也伤了我的心。
This is nice.
到现在发现
This is what we love.
甜蜜是那么遥远的距离。
Even that, like that's.
See, but that's the thing.
interesting. He's
So-
so good.
So that's a great example for, singers will be like, oh, I'm always running out of air. He literally just ran out of air on fucking purpose.
Yeah.
Right? He ran out of air for effect. He ran out of air to look exasperated. He purposely timed his breath and used his air such that he would run out of it. That's interesting.
到现在发现你的甜蜜是那么遥远的距离。
That's quite skillful.
哦，你的眼睛一刺痛我的心。
And in addendum to the speech I just made, he's doing a lot of vocal details. Aside from the humanness and the interesting and the performance and the whatever, he's also doing shit.
Yeah.
This isn't just note, 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 long hold, belty note, 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 note. He's doing shit. The melodies have riffs, runs, dynamics, register changes. Relate to it or not, it's interesting as fuck.
到现在你说对不起，对不起 ，Sorry doesn't mean anything。
Does the original singer put that English in?
到现在你说 Sorry Sorry，
See the lyrics.
已经没有任何意义。到现在你说对不起，对不起 ，Sorry doesn't mean
I'm still a fan.
anything, anything. You are my everything.
I like the soft parts.
Me too. That's what we loved. That one week where he sat down and he played,
Yeah.
that's what we freaking love.
Yeah, just the more aggressive parts. That's not.
Well,
You don't like the aggressive stuff
don't.
either. I think I love the dynamics like he puts in, and
I just think
Much.
the changes and
Too much.
I think he's just trying to push limits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like again, we're on episode what? 6?
6.
Yeah, we're at the point of like people are trying to pull out their tap shoes and like na 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 na. I can play a violin. I can.
Yeah, it's a sweet little love song though. Still, it just feels out of
But
place.
this is kind of the same thing that you pointed out with me is like if somebody does a song exact, we're like didn't really change it, didn't really make it his own. Then he makes it his own, and we're like you really changed it.
Well, some
You
people
really
love
changed
it. Some people
Songs
love
like
it.
Exactly.
There will always be people
Exactly.
who are up for it. Yeah.
I mean, I think that generally we love to hear, like there's entire Sirius radio stations, XM radio stations, built on singers doing remakes of songs, acoustic remakes or rock remakes or Billy, whatever. So we do like that in general. People like to hear familiar songs filtered through a different lens. We do. We love that. But you're not always going to love the lens.
Yeah.
But you can't shit on a singer. Like, to be honest, Faouzia, that's not what that song is.
Yeah.
She made that song her own.
Yeah.
She did.
I'm curious what
enjoyed
she did
it,
with the
though.
key. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still processing
I
it.
enjoyed it.
I know. I feel similarly to last week in that it was clearly prolific.
Yeah.
It was clearly prolific. Yes.
Oh.
Good job, Yellow.
Nice work.
I am your fan. I am his fan. Is this Rachel? I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, Rachel.
I really liked her last week. What?
Your opinion wasn't very popular last week.
Oh, I love that. That's so great to
tell her
hear.
that.
No, that's great. I think that's cool. That's
But
interesting.
that was
Yeah,
very
it's fun.
interesting because how they described how she sounded was very.
Oh yeah,
you know,
you read
I
comments too.
totally did. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
I read some
Oh.
comments.
What did they
They
say?
called her a mean name.
Yeah, it was
actually.
really mean.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with. But I think it's aligned with what we were discussing earlier about the sound that.
Yeah. Like what's
Asians
popular?
prefer, yeah.
What's popular in Asian culture?
Yeah. Okay, tell her now.
Like
You
they
cut it
call
out
her
later.
a buffalo voice,
Yeah.
buffalo
What does that mean?
sound, like
Sounds like a cow.
like a cow.
Yeah. Which is really mean.
Moo.
I don't know if it's really me. It's to me very inaccurate. But
I love that.
No, because you think she's singing speech level.
yeah, which
People
is
think she is trying to exaggerate.
oh no.
Like people think she's trying to force a wider chamber.
I think what's really becoming more apparent is that the divide is that speech level singing simply isn't as enjoyed or popular or whatever. Because from my point of view, I've worked with a lot of singers and I listen to a lot of music. To me, Rachel wasn't trying to be anything. That's what speech level singing sounds like. So I mean, I'll listen. Maybe let's have a listen
see.
again because I only heard her sing one song.
Exactly.
But in my memory, I'm pretty confident with my reaction. But we'll see. Maybe I will change my mind. That's as natural.
That's her tone.
That's as natural as a singer could possibly sing.
I love
Now,
it.
whether that is appealing or not is not my business to someone, right? I can't tell you to like it or not, but from a technical point of view, I can tell you that this is the least a singer could physically do to add to their sound. And you can even try it at home. Hold on. Let's try that. 我手来我快. Right? Don't do anything. Don't be singer. Don't be anything. Do it. 我手来我快. Let's do this.
What are the lyrics?
I don't know. I'm
Da,
saying.
da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Right. So try that at home. Try that at home with my broken who knows what I'm saying. 我手来我快. Right? If I was going to try and be do something, 我杀了我快, right? If I want to be singer, if I want to be sweet, 我杀了我快, I want to make it narrow, 我杀了我快, a little bit in my mask.
Yeah.
我杀了我快.
Yeah.
She's not doing that.
She's not doing that.
我杀.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a larynx drop and making the chamber ring bigger.
Yeah.
我杀.
But if you speak it, 我是那么快, 我是那么快, 我是, 我是, 我是. But there is very little difference, as you can see. And if I was to be buffaloing it,
Buffalo.
right? 我是那么快.
我是那么快. 我是那么快.
That's not how I would speak it.
我是那么快. 我是.
I wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
我是. 我是. So
it's natural. Yeah. Her
this
tone
is very natural. So, but what I can give you is, you might not like it, and you might think, what I'm starting to gain more and more is that they would like a singer to do more to sound less like speech.
Yeah, sweeter.
Less like speech. So this is kind of where we're going to butt heads, because I'm constantly helping singers to do as much as I'm helping them as much as I can to change as little from their speech to their singing. That's my literal, right? I want you to sound human. I don't want you to do things. So my mission as a coach and as a singer is to help people connect their speaking and their singing voice so that there's as little difference as possible. But what is being pointed out is that you would like your singers to change their voice from their speaking voice into something that sounds more sweet or more thin or more floaty or more, singy. But that is actually something that I say to singers, don't try and sound singy. Don't try and sound singy. Try and sound like yourself. So this is where we're kind of butting heads based on what we've grown up listening to, by what our parents listen to, and what we have decided is good, what is correct.
Not everyone. Some
No,
people.
yeah. And so this is not a lecture. I am just showing you the difference between if I affect my voice and if I just use my speaking voice. So she is doing speech level singing. So if you don't like speech level singing, you won't like this. But she's not doing stuff. She's actually doing nothing.
Okay.
当整个感动细胞是机会好解决。
She does have a bit of a rasp. She does have a little bit of a rasp in her tone, which can come across bassier, kind of.
That's a choice. That tone is a choice. Rap is a choice.
Yeah, but it isn't.
Yes.
No, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I can pinch, right?
You can pinch,
You can do a little bit of a pinch. Oh, that's a bit much. Right, a little bit. Just a little bit. You can do a little bit. As a matter of fact, I want to say one more thing. If you don't do details like that, you are just talking on notes. So with speech level singing, you have to add those details, or else we end up with, there's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch. That's what I would call talk singing, and that's what I have people do when I'm helping them transition into speech level singing. But the next step to make that sound interesting and more musical, right? Instead of, there's a fire starting in my heart, I'm going to change the vowels. I'm going to change I'm going to narrow in a little bit. There's a fire. I'm going to bend pitches. There's a fire starting in my heart. I'm going to add in scoops. I'm going to add in grace notes. I'm going to add some pinch. I'm going to change the texture, or else all we have is there's a fire starting in my heart. So she has to add those details in this style of singing because that's what makes it musical in this world of singing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
说真的，太入戏，很伤胃。你本来就不在，要证明什么存在？今天报价钱快就。
The people never know the words. Even Yellow's wife was singing the wrong words. They're always just like, which. I mean, why would they? Which is funny. Don't okay me, it's funny.
Okay.
自己出来，大家都状况外，是笨蛋也是性感，全买了你做得到吗？
Did she sing in English last week?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I checked myself. I was going to say, I relate to the song last week more than this, but that would be why. I think she was in English last week. But I didn't know the song from last week.
No, they didn't know.
But I think the melodies felt even the melodies might have felt a bit more familiar, but I stand by everything. I think her voice is great, and I think that it's cool to have her beside a singer like Faouzia, beside a singer like Na Ying, because we're just hearing such different takes.
It's of this different taste.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of her tone either.
Her tone.
Yeah, it's just I just don't necessarily like her tone. What about you? Do you like her tone?
I like it, and that belting is quite satisfying. But that's me. I find.
Yeah.
So the thing with her is that her personal style, I mean, I've heard 1 1/4 songs from her in my entire life. But the thing with her, from the snapshot I've seen, is that she has a little bit of what Yellow has. And what that is that really raw humanness where you're going to get a little less maybe accuracy and a little, they dial up the human. There's less like Faouzia is quite accurate. Her, when you do a lot of riffs and runs, your style has to be built on precision and all the other extras. Whereas when there's more of this rock ambiance, I'll say, there's more room to like play in the edges and the margins a little bit and still have that, like Florence and the Machine would be a good example. I've not heard her live. I've only heard her recorded songs, but she's more rock pop, and they, you know, like Yellow as well. There's a lot more play. There's a lot more risks. There's a lot more like, you know, a few cents out here and there, because that's not the point as much as it is to be like a bit wild. Yeah. Is she based in China?
Yeah.
浸热于你快失控的正面思考，没有什么大不了，却也少不了一切中负能量一秒。
I don't like it as much this week, this song and such.
最完美的是我们一样无聊。
I don't think I like this song very much. This song isn't really doing a lot for her.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
for
I agree
her,
with you.
for her.
Yep.
Like she was so wild and there was so much up in the rafters last week. This is kind of like, let her get her out of here.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey Jay, I have a question. What do you think about BB's tone then? You don't like it then?
Who's top?
BB?
Who's BB?
周笔畅, yeah, I'm not a big fan of her.
But you like, I would say
I
you like more polished
I
pop.
like more feminine.
He does.
Like when I try to appreciate a female artist, I
So
I
for
like
example,
them more
who?
feminine. Like Haze, for example. Like the K-pop artist I showed you earlier.
우연이라기엔 모두 다 정해진 듯이.
So you like soft. Why the hell do you like me? Do you even like me?
Well, I like you a lot, so.
I yes.
You oh wow.
Hey, you have different sides. You have very, very many different.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was
true.
saying. That's the freaking beauty of art.
Yes.
Is we can change our mind. We can be drawn to one artist
To
doing
be
one
honest,
thing.
no. Here's the thing. When I listen to Western music,
You have a different lens.
I have a very
of
different
expectation.
lens. Yeah.
We will have fans that are going to be really aligned with what you're saying, and it's not wrong. It's not wrong. That's what I'm telling you. That's the beauty of art. That is the beauty of art. For everybody that thinks I'm too shouty or too masculine or too loud, there's a bunch more people that are like, oh, your raw power really touched me. You know, and exactly with her, you're allowed to be like, oh, I wish she was softer and more feminine. That's my preference. You're allowed to think that.
Okay.
I mean, we are on a platform where there's a lot of people listening to our opinions, but I think that's the point of our show is free expression and letting people know that it's okay to have different opinions, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, she's a buffalo. You can be like, oh, this isn't like, look how I feel about silence, right? I'm like, it's fine. He's singing fine. It doesn't really do much for me, but I don't have to be like, he's a horse or something. I don't really get it, right? It's not about name calling. It's like, you know, do I relate to this or not? No, that's like, I prefer the color red over the color, you know, green. It's a taste thing. There's nothing wrong with green because I prefer red. So I think that's something I want, that's really, I'm passionate about, is having people understand that having a different personal style as an artist and having a different personal taste as a fan is totally okay. And it doesn't actually have to be fist fighty, right? Taylor Swift fans don't need to fist fight people because they think Taylor Swift sings too much about her ex-boyfriends. Just don't listen. It's kind of like that. It's not a big deal. So, and as you can see, I really loved her last week. This week, I'm like, I still appreciate her, but I'm not feeling this song. And that's okay. I don't have to like take back what I said last week or anything. I can just evolve, right? And my opinion's just going to evolve. And that's okay. And yours can too.
最要命的是，只有你才救得了。快出手，越荒谬越好。
This is my favorite moment from this episode.
你本来就不在，要证明什么存在？今天报价钱，快就自己出来。
Listen to her agility. It's really interesting.
中过白，一突然唤醒了感，这就是你要的吗？
Cool. Great work. Oh, we're not done. We're honking. Got people on their feet.
我其实也不怪，要证明什么可爱？他们说你就喜找我麻烦，谁爱我的告白，爱我懒散的自在，全买了你做得到吗？再说吧。
I'm really satisfied by that. Me too. Great work. Great work. And Jay wasn't a fan.
Nope.
No, I love that. I love that.
But I do
love
appreciate her artistry though.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
She has a very free spirit inside her, I can tell. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what is it? Sorry, what is her name? Lori? What is the singer at that classical styled one?
Lori.
Lori?
Yeah.
Lori Shaw.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I see that music is inside her and the passion is
Yeah.
inside her.
But you're not a fan of her style too. Yeah, it's interesting.
Right? It physically, I don't know if you feel as strong about Rachel as I do, but I'm like,
Okay. No, not as strong.
yeah.
She's fine.
For me, like, yeah, I guess it's just the job hazard.
Yeah.
It's just the job hazard. But talent all around, right? Talent all around. Even silence brings something to the table. You're giving me the side eye. No, I mean, I truly believe that if you find yourself in a place where you have fans, you did something.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
You touched them and you connected with them. Yeah.
Why is always written teeny tiny? Who is this? Sounds evil, sounds sad. Who is it?
Is it Sun Nan?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. It's Zhou Shen's song.
Oh, really?
You heard Zhou Shen's version.
They always write the English name like this big underneath. It's like in Chinese like this, and then the English name is like teeny tiny.
You've heard Zhou Shen before.
Okay,
This one.
only once?
去往所有命运风暴之中的盲痛，你来自火山炙热与苦寒的深海，生本就是意外，硬币翻旋为尘埃。
See, I wish he had some of Rachel's dirt. I wish he was like a little dirtier, a little messier. It's so clean.
He's clean.
And that's the beauty. That's his beauty.
Yeah.
心可以相爱，造了船，一座山。出征是古老的宿命，人将赤足踏入夜晚，只有我可以来决定，我以何种姿态 让死亡欺我，让恐惧亲吻我，来摧毁我深爱的一切。
She knows the words. She's the first one.
个人都不从我的抉择，看指尖湮灭我，但命运的不满活着，让生命如剧烈的烟火，璀璨熄灭前也将点亮孩童的双眸。
I think he is so clean that is one of the things that enables him to move through the decades. Because even if it's not your personal thing, it's clean as fuck. Like, it's so skillful that even if it's not, you know, if you're 20 and you're like, oh, you know, this, like maybe my mom would like this, you still can't be like, oh, it's bad. You know what I mean? It's like, this is a skilled, it's very, very detailed and clean.
Yeah.
为之摊开棋局，舍弃昨日，才可破。
Have I ever heard him sing in English?
No.
I'm curious too. For what it's worth, he doesn't care. Just saying.
再见了我的月光，我的蓝，我的爱。
A lot of
钢铁
control.
的举手在轰鸣，我们拒绝走入夜晚。 破碎是新生的约定，我便愿为真爱，让死亡欺我，让恐惧亲吻我，来摧毁我深爱的一切。个人夺不走我的选择，看指尖湮灭我。
He's got thicker vibrato this week than he has in past. Like he's just letting it go a little bit more. Do you like it, Jay? Are you a fan of his?
This is okay.
You appreciate it. You appreciate
I
it.
prefer Joshin's version.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even. This is not jogging my
I
memory.
remember that version, and I just really like that version. So I don't know.
Oh, I'm not. It's
So
not.
I'm making comparisons in my head.
Yeah.
I'm holding it in. I'm not gonna.
Basically, all three of us have failed entirely at my mission statement for the day. Because it's impossible.
Impossible.
It's literally impossible.
Let go of your lens.
It's impossible.
熄灭前也将点亮孩童的双眸。
Oh, wait, I can't. You're better at it.
Slower.
Wait a minute. Oh. How do you hook it at the bottom like that? Oh.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta go down
Yes.
lower.
Oh.
Well done. Well done.
若巨浪已淹没了来头，我是翻译四周，是微妙的希望。
In some ways, he's given her as much as Yellow. It's less. Yellow has less reins on it, right? He's more wild, but energy-wise, he's in it.
Yeah.
Like I saw Spit. I love when I see Spit. I do.
Yes.
我们依然前行，没
Wow,
有
look
光。
at it! He's spraying the front row. That's a sign of a good performance. It is.
光指引，往前半身去把不要停留，让时空消亡我，你无
His tone is wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. It sounds like an instrument. Hi.
记得我，来摧毁我深爱的一切，个人夺不走我的选择，看指尖湮灭我，但命运它饱满活着，是微茫中高歌的族类，生命像烟火，那将点亮孩童的双眸。未来的痛刻，
Did you see the spit?
Yeah, I saw that.
So good.
Missed.
It's a mist. Yeah. That's a singer mist. Woo! You know what? That was. He gave her pretty hard.
I hope they get their own mics. That's all.
It is actually pretty gnarly to share mics. I am not really a germaphobe if I wasn't a singer, but no, I am. I am because my entire life I've been a singer, and a head cold takes me out. I can't do any of my jobs with a head cold.
Yeah.
A simple head cold.
Yeah.
So I actually have carried around alcohol swabs for much of my life. They're in every backpack, in every purse.
Yep.
And then I've just started to bring, I also just have my favorite mic that I bring. Oh, who's left besides her?
I don't know.
This Love. Like
Maroon 5?
What?
Taking control of me.
It is.
I love this song too.
I like it too.
I love this
But
song.
I feel like both Faouzia and her, like, Cry Me a River isn't really a singer's song. She made it. She did, and like I guess that's why I'm just trying to hold it in.
I still like it.
You love the song.
Yep.
I like the song. I don't know. I'm super curious what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Both of these, so Shantae and Faouzia both sang a song sung by a dude originally.
Yeah.
And both of them, I wouldn't say are like super showy songs originally, right? Cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me a river.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. And this love, it taking control of me.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
You were so high you did not recognize the fire burning in my eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. We spoke goodbye as I walked on the plane, never to return again, but always in my heart.
Oh, she will sing.
Yeah.
Tia will sing.
She will.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you guys. I just saw Tia come on camera.
Yeah.
I like this, and I think I'm going to like this.
I like it.
You like it?
I like
okay,
it.
I think I'm going to like it too.
like
I think
it.
that she's going to make it hers, and it's going to work.
Yeah.
It already feels kind of like
Yep.
rich, and like she's making not R&B per se, but she's bringing that in, and for me, it's working here so far.
Yeah.
Oh, this love has taken its toll on me. I said goodbye.
She changed the lyrics.
Times before.
She did. Yeah.
She said goodbye too many times before.
Oh, she changed the genders. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's all you mean?
But Faouzia didn't change it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like making it more personalized myself.
Yeah.
I'm really neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I thought you meant she like told another story or something.
No.
Heart is breaking in front of me. I have no choice.
Can you pull?
'Cause I won't say goodbye anymore.
Can you pull it up? The original. I'm curious what she did to the key because Adam Levine has a pretty high voice, so I'm wondering if she was able to keep the key.
I tried my best to feed your appetite, keep you coming every night.
It's like kind of pulling jazz, isn't it? Yeah. It's kind of pulling jazz. It's funny how songwriting, it's the songwriting that's kind of shapes what can be done with it, almost sometimes more than the singer to some degree. You can change the instrumentation, you can kind of change the time signature maybe a little bit, but the song kind of, it steers where you're going. Yeah. This love, is that what she did? This love has taken its toll on me. That's not very high. She kept it. She kept it. Yeah, she kept it.
Yeah.
Hard to keep you satisfied. I kept playing love like it was
That's why. So she could do this.
just a game, pretending to feel the same. Turn around and feel again. But this love has taken its toll on me. I said goodbye too many times before.
to me, this is how you. This works for me.
Yeah.
This works for me better than almost any cover these ladies have done. This is maybe not going to be the most showy song, but this song feels like it could be the song. And what I mean by that is, whoever wrote this song, which I think this actually Adam Levine was probably in on, because this is when they were still a band and they were still Maroon 5. Yeah. But this to me feels like the song could have been put out like this first, whereas Wrecking Ball, less so. But this song feels real to me. Like she did a thing and the thing feels authentic to her and to the song.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm here for this.
Yep.
I get in front of you, I say goodbye, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
God, I see myself in her so much. Whoa! Of course, there's a grace note there. Not. I think Adam says whoa, but we said whoa.
Fix these broken things, repair my broken wings, and make sure everything is alright. Yeah. Put pressure on my hips, sink in my fingertips, to every inch of you, 'cause I know that's what you want me to do. This love has taken its toll on me. Goodbye. Too many times before. No choice. I won't say goodbye.
Oh, of course. Okay. Well, it's kind of pitchy though. It's kind of pitchy.
For me, unnecessary. But that's her version of the violin.
Oh,
Right? That's her version of the violin. Yep. Yeah, and you know what? You gotta do it. You gotta do whatever your thing is. You gotta do it.
I've got no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye no more. No, it's taking its toll on me. I said goodbye too many times before, baby. My heart is breaking in front of you. I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore.
Yup.
Nice.
I think she
She
did.
did the face heart.
Did she? What face heart?
Yeah, she did this.
What's that?
The face heart.
What is a face heart?
It's like this. It's a heart on the face.
What?
What?
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, with her hand?
Yeah, she did it just now.
Oh, wow.
Anyways.
I think she did the song nice. I think she did her voice nice. I think she did the audience nice. I think she was able to show off her skills while still keeping the song intact. I think she was able to maintain the original spirit of the song while completely making it her own. And I think we also saw her do a decent amount of something improvisational, which we don't see a lot in these shows. Everything is generally, it's risky, right? Yellow probably is the only other person that's doing some made up shit. Yeah. I think she really did well this week. Really, really well. And she looks great. I want this suit.
Yeah.
Her hair looks good.
Okay, yeah, they're having a battle.
Who is?
Tia is challenging
Shantae.
Shantae, yeah.
All right.
What?
Bored.
It's her own song.
Really?
Wow.
It's at last.
Oh, okay. Never
It said
mind.
bored, but this is at maybe she'll mash it in.
I have no
Maybe
idea.
she'll mash it up.
My love has come along. My lonely days.
I do think it's amazing to get a cute laugh in that sounds authentic. It's really, really hard.
You tried.
I mean, sure. It's hard. It's hard.
Over. Life is a
good performance for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for something new? Let's go. Damn, I deserve a trip. I don't mean riding around in no web like damn. Don't wanna flex and chill. Give me there or something more I can feel like damn. It's all the same. I know the game before we even.
Have you heard her rap before?
No.
So this is her violin,
Maybe.
right? This is her flex.
And damn, can someone step by? I'm not asking too much. I want a candy, can't sleep, keep me up till morning. Send me over the moon and just show me something that I'll never sing. So what you gonna do?
I can appreciate her tone. I don't know why.
Okay.
I love her tone.
I feel like she's like Asian Tori Kelly. Like, do you like Tori Kelly's tone?
Maybe.
So what you telling me? Yeah, I heard it. I know what I want. I deserve it. Need more. I've been getting bored. I've been getting bored. I've been getting damn. Don't come over to me without a juice, cause you won't get a squeeze like damn. You ain't got a flex to show.
Just fight a little longer, my friend. It's all worth it in the end.
It's more feminine, but it's.
When you got nobody to turn to.
So do you know Tori Kelly? Like, do you know anything about her?
Yeah, they don't sound alike, I don't think.
Show me respect. I want a candy, can't sleep, keep me up till morning. Send me over the moon and just show me something that I'll never say. So what you gonna do? I need more.
I do like her tone here.
Yeah.
I find with Tia, sometimes I'm like, oh, that's really nice. And sometimes I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
This is a really good performance.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to make fun of me. Oh, yeah.
So what you telling me? Yeah, I heard it. I know what.
I bet you prefer her over me. Just based on what you're, like, not her over me. I know you like me, but her tone is a little bit more round and sweet than what I'm doing with it, right? Than what I just did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
This is very stressful. We're all sweating here. Judge each other here.
I deserve it. I need more. I've been getting. Bring that along. You breaking rules. I am not.
Her rap is her violin. Faouzia did opera and violin.
Yeah.
Shantae Moore pulled out the whistle.
Yeah.
And I think she's pulling out rap.
Okay.
Which for a singy singer is a flex.
Yes.
I cannot snooze. Look at my face. A card don't decline. It's photo shoots and in my tea erase it. I take a pic, a copy and taste it. Looking good. I bet you wanna.
I really like this track. Like the production on this is quite nice.
taste it. I wanna be the one. I'm just trying to give you my heart, but maybe I won't. 'Cause I've been getting bored.
She sounds like Tori Kelly in her high notes. She does. She does. Do you know Tori Kelly?
Yeah, I know Tori Kelly.
Do you agree?
Yes.
So what you tell
Oh, the sideways
me?
mic.
Yeah, I heard it. I know what I want. I deserve it. I need more.
Is this Crazy in Love, or did things just sort of? That was great.
Yeah.
This is one of the strongest performances I've seen of her.
Yeah.
She should be really proud of this.
Yeah,
If you can
sounds
even
really
still be proud of yourself after 10 zillion billion performances, I don't know.
You got me crazy.
Crazy in Love, right? She's riffing on Crazy in Love, I think.
you're telling me, yeah, I heard it. I know what I want, I deserve it, I need more. I've been getting bored, bored, bored. I've been getting bored, bored, bored. I've been getting.
Wow.
That's a really strong performance.
Wow.
Really strong performance. Actually, it was really good.
Yeah.
She did 3 different songs and a piece of rap, which is probably from Bored. Is Bored hers?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did really well.
I actually
And her
prefer her over
To Shantae.
this
You know,
round.
I hate to admit it. It was pretty strong.
Really strong.
Yeah.
I think I just personally like Shantae. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
just I'm attached to her now.
I was actually looking forward to hear her whistle. If she pulled that out, I
Oh,
would
does
like-
she whistle too?
She does too.
Oh, yeah.
So if she actually does that in this song, I'm like, damn.
But I think it's really cool that she didn't. Because she was like, I know what I'm doing is enough.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Yeah,
like
she's
whistle
not
battle.
overkilling it.
Yeah,
No,
like
no,
she
no,
did
no.
a lot in this performance. Actually,
I bet Shantae feels threatened a bit. I saw her face.
it was strong.
Yeah.
It was really strong.
Yeah.
It's a good challenge.
Whew.
Nice, nice.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
I can't do that.
I'll go first. My top is Tia. Yeah, actually I like Tia most. And then Faouzia.
Vocal performance. We're talking vocal
Yes,
performance.
yes.
Yeah.
And then Faouzia. And then Shantae.
Okay.
Mm.
You?
Mine, the top 2 are flipped. I like, Faouzia that's first, and then I like Tia second, and Shantae third.
I don't want to go. I think I might go Tia, Shantae, Faouzia. But I want to say Tia and Shantae are a vocal performance tie for me, ultimately. But in general, I'll leave that there. Let's do our top 3. Does it change if we...
No, it doesn't change.
It doesn't change for
me,
you?
it's the same 3.
It changes for me.
What happens for you?
I actually really liked Shantae's performance.
Okay.
And then my second would be Faouzia. And my third is actually Yellow.
You liked Yellow this week.
Yeah. Performance-wise, like not vocal, not from that lens.
Yeah. Maybe I'm kind of with you. Maybe it doesn't change anything for me. I think this week it's those 3 singers are the standout singers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tia did a really damn good job.
You did.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching with us.